Hundreds of passengers ran out of two planes on Tuesday early morning night at San Fransisco International Airport in the Untied States, after United Airlines Flight Boeing 877 heading to Hong Kong kissed the wing of another United Airlines Flight 863 destined for Sydney in Australia with some level of damages to both aircrafts while on ground operations preparing for takeoff, forcing almost 5,000 passengers inside the two large air carriers to deplane, and according to the US Federal Aviation Administration, FAA, the incident did not cause harm to any of those on board the planes. The United Airlines saying it has removed the two planes from services to enable the aircraft engineer diagnose the level of damages and recommend appropriately for their repairs. Fazat News Media stated that, in the early morning hours at San Francisco International Airport, a moment of unexpected chaos unfolded as two United Airlines Boeing 777s, massive machines carrying the hopes and plans of hundreds of passengers, collided on the tarmac. The incident, which occurred during routine ground operations, left travelers shaken but unharmed, and cast a spotlight on the intricate dance of aircraft movements at one of the nation's busiest airports. United Flight 877, bound for Hong Kong, and United Flight 863, destined for Sydney, became the center of attention as their wingtips grazed in a jarring encounter that halted both journeys before they could begin. The collision took place shortly after dawn, as Flight 877 was being pushed back from its gate, a standard procedure where a tug vehicle maneuvers the aircraft away from the terminal. At the same time, Flight 863 was taxiing nearby, navigating the complex network of taxiways that crisscross the airport. The two planes, both Boeing 777-300ERs, made contact in a slow but forceful scrape, leaving visible damage to their wingtips. Passengers aboard both aircraft, some of whom were preparing for long-haul international flights, experienced a moment of confusion as the planes came to an abrupt stop. San Francisco International Airport, a hub for United Airlines, is no stranger to the high-stakes choreography of ground operations. With planes moving like pieces on a chessboard, the margin for error is razor-thin. Yet, this incident underscored the challenges of managing such operations under pressure. Ground crews and emergency responders acted swiftly, cordoning off the area to assess the damage and ensure the safety of all involved. Remarkably, no injuries were reported, a testament to the protocols in place and the quick response of airport personnel. United Airlines, in a statement released shortly after the incident, expressed regret for the disruption to passengers' plans and emphasized its unwavering commitment to safety. The airline confirmed that both aircraft were removed from service for detailed inspections, a process likely to involve engineers poring over every inch of the damaged wingtips to determine the extent of repairs needed. For passengers, the cancellations meant rebooking on later flights, with some facing delays of several hours or more as United scrambled to accommodate them on alternative routes. CNN reported that the incident occurred for the second time in less than a month. The incident occurred about 12:30 a.m. local time, in an area where air traffic controllers do not communicate with flight crews, the FAA added. No injuries occurred and passengers on both planes deplaned normally, a United Airlines spokesperson said in a statement. We are working with our customers to rebook them on other flights. The FAA also is investigating an incident last month at Ronald Reagan Washington National Airport involving two American Airlines regional jets that bumped wings. The wingtip of American Airlines Flight 5490 struck American Airlines Flight 4522 on a taxiway, around 12:45 p.m., the FAA said in a statement. Flight 5490 was headed to Charleston, South Carolina, while Flight 4522 was headed to JFK International Airport in New York with 7 members of Congress on board. The April incident came as the Washington airport is coping with a series of recent incidents, including a mid-air collision in January that left 67 people dead and a military flyover in March that came dangerously close to a departing plane. The latter prompted a federal investigation focusing on an air traffic control communications breakdown, according to CNN report.
Us as Account Radio, bringing you the news in a more digital way.